Ever wonder why animals can gulp down nature's water without a second thought, while we humans must think twice? What secrets lie within those crystal-clear waters that favor the fauna but frown upon us? Today, we dive into the fascinating world of water, exploring why animals can drink from nature's untouched sources while humans need to think twice before taking a sip. Join us to learn how nature cleans itself and how we can learn from it. Why it's crucial to drink pure water. The World Health Organization reveals a shocking truth. Each year, unsafe water causes 485,000 deaths from diarrheal diseases alone. What's more alarming is that nearly 300,000 of these are children under the age of 5. This issue goes deeper than immediate health threats. Contaminated water leads to malnutrition and stunted growth, affecting millions worldwide in a profound health crisis. Despite the abundance of water on our planet, not every drop is fit for consumption. Imagine water as a domain where microorganisms and pollutants reside. Among them are bacteria and viruses, the usual suspects behind sickness, along with harmful chemicals that pose significant health risks. Our bodies operate like sophisticated machines that need the correct fuel to function properly. Consuming impure water is like using the wrong type of fuel in a vehicle, which can have disastrous consequences. This dire situation highlights the urgent need for everyone to have access to clean and safe drinking water. It's about preventing disease and ensuring the health and future of communities worldwide, especially our youngest members. The resilience of wildlife against impure water. It's truly astonishing how wildlife thrives, drinking from clouded streams, ponds, and lakes, a stark contrast to human vulnerability. This remarkable resilience isn't sorcery, but a result of evolutionary prowess honed over eons. Animals, through repeated exposure to specific water sources, develop a formidable defense against the lurking microorganisms, effectively making them immune to what would be perilous for humans. Where we live, clean water comes naturally, but it's not guaranteed for everyone. With over 7.5 billion people on Earth, the quest for clean water is relentless, underscoring a reality where pure water is a treasure in many regions. This stark difference not only highlights the critical nature of water sanitation for human health, but also becomes a poignant lesson when traveling to areas besieged by waterborne pathogens. So, what's the secret to wildlife success in what's a hazardous endeavor for humans, avoiding the grim fate of hundreds of thousands each year? The answer lies in their evolutionary legacy, a badge of nature's ingenuity, allowing them to quench their thirst for the Earth's unrefined offerings. This disparity showcases the wild's masterful adaptation, flourishing under conditions that test the limits of human endurance. It serves as a compelling testament to the resilience embedded in the natural world, navigating challenges that humans must approach with caution and respect. Adapting to nature's challenges, the survival strategy of wild animals. In the sprawling expanses of forests and wilderness, water sources like lakes and ponds are rare treasures, essential for the survival of countless animals. These oases in the wild are not just stops along their journey, they are vital lifelines. Many animals embark on perilous treks from distant regions, navigating through myriad dangers, all for a sip of life-sustaining water. The scarcity of these bodies of water means that animals can't afford to be picky. They don't have the luxury of skipping one source in favor of a clearer, cleaner one. Survival hinges on drinking from whatever water is available, making adaptability not just a trait but a necessity. This necessity drives a remarkable biological adaptation. By frequently drinking from the same sources, animals develop a robust tolerance against the contaminants these waters may carry. Their immune systems, through constant exposure to specific bacteria, evolve to recognize and neutralize these threats more efficiently over time. It's an evolutionary marvel that showcases nature's ability to foster resilience in the face of adversity. However, this resilience has its limits. A sudden shift in the microbial makeup of their water source, say a drastic increase in pathogens, can have devastating effects. Such changes can lead to widespread disease and, tragically, the loss of many lives within these animal populations. This delicate balance underscores the complex relationship between wild animals and their environment, revealing a world where survival often depends on the ability to adapt to the unpredictable whims of nature. The common perception is that all wild water sources are heavily contaminated, but that's not entirely accurate. Sure, they might not be pristine, but they're not teeming with germs to the point of being hazardous for consumption by animals or even humans in some cases. Additionally, the majority of mammals possess a highly developed sense of smell, enabling them to detect bacterial activity in water. Faced with potentially unsafe water, these animals usually decide against drinking from it. This natural instinct plays a crucial role in their survival, guiding them to safer hydration options in their environment. Contrary to popular belief, animals do suffer and often die from consuming contaminated water. Observing them drink from murky sources might give the impression they're immune to pollutants, but we don't see the aftermath. Animals sickened, retreating into seclusion, battling illness, or dying from diseases contracted from unsafe water. Animals instinctively hide when they're unwell, a behavior known as terminal burrowing, remaining out of sight in their most vulnerable moments, whether to recover or meet their end. This survival strategy isn't unique to animals. Humans also exhibit similar behaviors in extreme conditions like hypothermia, seeking isolation during their weakest hours. Spotlight on waterborne diseases. What's lurking in your drink? Ever wondered what happens when we drink water that's not clean? It's like inviting trouble. Dirty water is a playground for tiny, harmful bacteria that can make us really sick. When we talk about the dangers lurking in dirty water, the list of diseases it can cause is both alarming and eye-opening. Cholera, a bacterial nightmare, leads the charge with its severe diarrhea and dehydration, posing a deadly threat if not promptly treated. Not far behind is typhoid, another bacterial culprit responsible for fever, headaches, and an overwhelming sense of fatigue, which, without intervention, can escalate into serious complications. Then there's hepatitis A viral invader targeting the liver and manifesting through symptoms like nausea, vomiting, and a distinctive jaundice. The threats continue with dysentery, characterized by its bloody diarrhea that brings dehydration and demands immediate medical attention. Giardiasis, caused by insidious parasites, triggers prolonged periods of diarrhea, cramps, and bloating, making clean drinking water an essential shield against it. Cryptosporidiosis, another parasitic disease, leads to similar symptoms, but strikes harder at those with compromised immune systems, making it a formidable foe in the fight for health. E. coli, often mentioned in warnings about food safety, also finds a place in waterborne diseases, causing stomach cramps and fever, with the potential for severe complications in some cases. Lastly, salmonellosis enters the scene with its bacterial prowess, inducing fever and abdominal cramps and posing a significant risk to the very young and the elderly. Each of these diseases paints a stark picture of the invisible threats that contaminated water holds, ranging from mildly uncomfortable to critically dangerous. They underline the critical importance of access to clean, safe drinking water as a fundamental need, not just for the prevention of disease, but for the sustenance of life itself. Ensuring this access is more than a matter of convenience. It's a vital step towards safeguarding our health and well-being against the unseen dangers of the water we might take for granted. Could humans ever evolve to safely consume water just as wildlife does? Or are we destined to continue relying on our advancements in water purification? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found today's journey fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing explorations into the natural world. Thank you for watching. Until next time, keep your curiosity alive.